The Juncker test shows how a standard hexagon nut and washer perform without any securing mechanism to demonstrate the need for bolt securing devices under dynamic loading. Many devices have been developed to try and maintain the preload in a bolted joint. However, the majority of them do not succeed in maintaining the levels of load required for the joint to function as it was designed to do. The three devices shown here have different levels of performance. The nylon nut and all-metal prevailing torque nut work by increasing the friction on the thread. These manage to maintain a small percentage of the original preload, but they still have the potential to loosen further over time. The spring washer manages to maintain the very smallest amount of preload, and in the worst case, it could force the nut off faster. The simplest ideas are often the best, and this is certainly one of those. The wedge washer works purely on geometry. It comes as a pair in two halves, glued together for ease of assembly. The washer is installed underneath the nut, like a standard washer would be, and also underneath the bolt head if you have a through-bolted joint. It is still possible to use lubricants on the bolt thread to maintain the efficiency and speed of installation of a regular free-running bolt and nut. The fastener is tightened up as normal to induce the preload clamping force into the joint. The radial teeth on the outside of the wedge washers are hardened so that they bite into the material you are fastening to, and to the underside of the bolt and nut head. This creates extra friction at these contact points. If the fastener tries to untighten, it will do so through the middle of the washers. The unique feature of wedge washers is that the inner washer surfaces include a series of cams that locate together. These have an angle which is slightly steeper than the pitch of the bolt thread. The wedge washer maintains the preload in the joint by tension in the bolt and not friction on the threads. If the connection tries to self-loosen, it actually increases the tension very slightly and maintains the load. Despite this, wedge washers are easily loosened with a spanner. The cams in the washer ride over each other, requiring only the same force that a regular bolted joint would. This makes them reusable and also practical for maintenance applications. Wedge washer, the ideal solution for safety-critical bolted joints.